I am a songwriter in the sense that I try to sit down and write things regularly, whether they're good or bad. A wise man once said, unless you're Stevie Wonder, you're gonna write 100 bad songs before you write a good one. Who is Boy Wonder? Wow, Boy Wonder is a lot of things. He's a singer, songwriter, guitar player. I've become a businessman. At this point, Boy Wonder is a brand. Whenever anybody hears that name, especially in Philly, where people kind of know what to expect.
Val, pour me another drink. My tolerance is high. Leave all my troubles at the door. We're having fun tonight.
I make really commercial sounding, palatable music. I don't think that that's a bad thing. Because a lot of people, they're like, I made this music for myself. Well, if you made this music for yourself, then really, it should never leave your house. Seriously, as long as you are happy with what you're doing, making something that's accessible. I think my first experience with rock and roll was when I was 6 years old. My parents had the Police Greatest Hits. It's 3 white guys on the cover, and I'm like, might have been the first time I actually saw a picture of a white person. I'm not sure. So I put in the music, and it was completely different than anything that I'd heard in my entire 6 years of life. And I was like, man, this is great. And I wore that CD out. My girlfriend at the time, who I wrote my first song about, yeah, she bought me a beat up, like nylon guitar, and I freaking loved that thing. I would put furniture polish on it to make it shiny. And that's how I learned.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Jake was just a kid when I met him. Jake was a chubby 17-year-old kid who had just picked up the bass maybe like a year or 2 before. It's like, you know, talk like that. It's like, you know, Andre, you know, if you ever need a bass player, call me. One of the most interesting things has been watching Jake grow as a musician. He sounds the best he's ever sounded on this album. The thing about Jake is that he's really smart, deceptively so. When you talk to him initially, because Jake's kind of a quiet guy, Jake kind of sits back and sizes you up.
Exactly.
Jake's got such a razor sharp wit, he'll just cut. And Rob is like that too, and I think that's why they get along so well. It's like having children with them sometimes. I gotta stop them from play arguing so we can do stuff.
That song should be called Summer Camp.
Damn.
Summer camp?
You got a girlfriend in a
Do you have a
summer
story to tell us, Rob? Is there a reason?
It just sounds like summer camp to me.
What's summer camp? What you
Abortions and everything like that.
Like, so.
That reminds me of when I was in
Summer camp.
What's that?
Years ago.
Camp Morningwood? Is
I
that what
got
it's
Mindy
called?
Wallace pregnant.
Really time to go.
It's the first time with a drummer that I feel like this dude is my friend. I really feel like this is a guy that's down for the cause. We could just be in a car and just going somewhere and just like vibing personally, and it spills over into the music. I could play with this band forever. However long they want to play with me, they can play with me. Now that we've gotten over, are we gonna stick together for a little bit? Now we can explore, and that was what the record was about too. You know, it's my music, but I really like exploring territory with the band because they bring so much to it.